Welcome everyone who clicked on this video and decided to share with me my special shave as it is my 1-year wet shaving anniversary. I'm super thankful that I decided to switch to traditional wet shaving, and as you could see, I could not find a better soap for review as Ariana Evans Danielle Maullu collaboration Legacy. So here's the soap. You can see it's a like beautiful label. Let me show you. You can see it's Legacy, extremely beautiful packaging. As you might know like Ariana Evans, they offer their premium soaps in the glass jars, which is super cool. And in 2026, I don't know when you're watching this video, but they will transition pretty soon to all, like they will transition their soaps to all glass jars, since they would like to be an eco-friendly brand, which in my opinion is really cool. So as I already showed for you the label and the jar, so I also will attach the video of the packaging, because specifically this soap comes in pretty special box, which I think it's kind of like cool when it arrives, because it creates it more special of a look. By the way, like I received this soap and matching splash, which I will show slightly later, as a Christmas present, which I'm super thankful. So let me show you right away how the soap looks like. So once you pop, you can see that I was using it for some time. So this soap comes fully topped off. So if other Ultima formulas, they come with like, I believe like 4 or 5 ounces, and it's kind of like maybe like till this point. So this soap was fully packed to the very top. You can see on the lid there is some soap, which I didn't scrape. But for me personally, since I like to top load, I need to scrape some soap out, and I transfer it to my kind of like travel jar, since when I travel I like this base and it's very cool to take it with me when I travel, and it created some extra space for the for me to load with a brush. So as you might see from the name, it's like not just Ariana Evans, it says Danielle Maullu. So I believe it's an Italian barber, which I don't know if you follow or like you're new to wet shaving. It's a family of Italian barbers, and he is young guy, which doing absolutely great videos. So like if you would like tune in to his content, it's really cool. And I think at this point, let's jump to the scent notes. So I will read you first what are the scent notes from the official website, and then I already can tell you kind of like what I can smell or not smell. So scent notes from the official website, it says it's Sicilian bergamot lemon, mandarin and tarocco oranges from Sicily, rosemary, geranium, lavender, iris, talcum powder, incense, coumarin, oak moss, oud, sandalwood, and guaiac wood. So I would say it's quite a variety, but then like kind of like what it really smells like. So in my opinion, let me just like, when I smell the soap itself, I can definitely pick up talc powder, which kind of like gives this like classy barbershop feel, which then definitely I can pick up florals, like some herbs and wood. In the soap, I don't really pick up right away some citruses, but honestly, I will tell you, it smells really nice. It doesn't smell like overpowering. It smells just really, really nice. So I think at this point, I will load my, I will grab my brush. Actually, let me share with you my gear for the shaving. So I couldn't find a better, so like for my 1-year anniversary, I decided to treat myself, and I got myself restored Gillette Slim, which there would be another video about it. See, it's like Aristocrat, gold plated. And for the brush, I was already soaking for some time. I went with like Trotter brushes, which is really, really good. So you can see like I'm following this like gold topic, which Paul from Washington State is doing absolutely great brushes. If you have or you would like to see, please follow his content. He is on Facebook, Instagram. In the description of the videos, there definitely would be link to his website and to his Instagram. Paul, thank you so much for creating such an amazing brush. Okay, so let me quickly rinse off my face, wet my brush, and I will get back with the lathering. So as you can see, I already wet my face, soak my brush, it's wet, and let's go straight into the jar. We'll load the brush. So hope everyone is doing great. I know I haven't been too active on YouTube for like last couple of months, but I will try to fix it soon with like more of a content. So normally I load like for 5 to 10 minutes, it's enough. So as you can see, brush is loaded, and actually like everything what's left over, because like I don't like when just like sitting on the sides of the jar. So normally I wipe it with my finger and put it on my face. It's actually, I don't know guys, so the owner of this company, Ariana Evans, Peter Charkalis, once made a video which basically like showing that you can basically use it as a pre-shave, since it has so much tallow. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, and we'll talk. And then just like, because those artesian soaps, they are such a cool soaps, so that you can just use leftovers as a pre-shave on your face. So as you can see, I kind of like wipe the jar, and I think I can go with a brush, and we can create some really nice lather. So as I mentioned, this soap is a tallow based, and this is one first soap which was made in collaboration with the Danielle Maullu in the Legacy base. A couple of years ago, I think Ariana Evans introduced this base, which was having even more tallow than their tallow base in the moment. So as you can see, this soap is pretty thirsty. So I will just a little bit of water, so to be able to create even better lather, which is nice. And I can say that like, because I own also K2E base, which is previous tallow based, and I can definitely see the difference that like Legacy has much more tallow in it, and it's more slick of a base. So I think I loaded more than enough of soap, so that's why now I need to bring even more water. Oh, I think now we're gonna go pretty good. So during the lathering, how the scent is opening up, I would say it's like pretty classic masculine scent, since what I said to you in the first, I could definitely smell this talc, kind of like in a barbershop. I can smell these florals, which I believe we have this geranium, rosemary, and wood. So definitely I can smell the woody base. Oh, just flew on my t-shirt, so creating some really nice lather. Regarding the packaging, so once it comes, you can see on the lid it says it's like 200 grams, but in fact it's much more, since it's topped off. I think it's around like 230 grams or 8 ounces, which the price for it is $39.95 on the official website. And you would say it's pricey, but I will tell you that in my opinion, for the amount what you're getting basically 8 ounces of soap for $40. And then also, like, quite often on their website, you can find discount. So for today's shave, I will be using Trotter Platinum. Really like this blade. I believe it's third use. So what I like about this slim, it's a twist to open mechanism, so extremely easy to load the blade. See, blade is here. There definitely would be review on this razor on the channel. So I just wet the razor, and let me go first pass. We're gonna go with a grain. I just got me. Really slick formula. You can see I can go over and over it. I don't have too much of a stubble, maybe like 30 hours, so slightly more than a day. Let me align here to cut the sideburn, to fix it. Nice. So if you've been considering looking get or not to get, and you knew, or you just been debating, I think it's a no-brainer. You should go with it, because you can find even like on the Ariana Evans, they offer 10% discount on orders. So it already would be cheaper. And I don't know, of course, like it all depends how often you shave. But even if you shave every other day, I think this jar gonna last you for maybe 5-6 months, maybe even longer. Depends how generously you would be using. But as you can see, when I loaded, it didn't take too much of a soap, since it's a harder soap, but kind of like on the softer side of a hard soap. I really like this base. You can see I can go over and over the zone, and has enough slickness. By the way, I have slim on setting 6, which for me pretty comfortable for amount of stubble what I have. So hope this video is being helpful. So, and please in the comments, if you would like to share how long are you in wet shaving hobby, I would really appreciate it. So we're done with the pass number 1. So let me quickly rinse off, and I will get back for a pass number 2. So welcome back. I already started re-lathering, reapplying lather for the pass number 2. Which honestly, theoretically, I think with the amount of slickness with the soap, I could go even without reapplying, but we have soaps to use it. So, regarding scent, I think I covered it. Price-wise as well. And by the way, if you would like to get even better prices, or you would like to see kind of like more like early access of Ariana Evans products, they have a VIP room, which kind of like VIP access, like a membership, which is, I believe, $9.95 for 6 months, and you get even better discounts. So for example, just on this soap, I believe in the VIP membership room, it's $34.95, so it's already $5 cheaper. So I think it's already covers like half of your membership, which Then if you would like to continue, you can just keep getting more stuff if you're interested. And plus on the Facebook, you can be added to the closed VIP group where Peter shares all the innovations for the brand, which is super cool to see how the brand is developing. And yes, and super cool to support. So I'm really thankful once again for the Christmas present. It was a really nice present, and hope everyone is doing great. What is nice, since I live in New England, the spring came, so it's nice to be out and get more of a spring summery vibe scents. I cannot say that this scent is just spring summer. I would say that I think you can wear it year round, but definitely would be even better during this time of year. Hope I'm not talking too much. Yes, and if someone is watching who is in Ariana Evans community, and please comment down below, what do you think about them fully transitioning to the glass jars? Are you for it, or you don't really like it? Because I've seen some different comments. Some people didn't like it due to travels, which for me, I would say I travel quite a lot, and when I take their glass jars, since when Peter is shipping his goods, glass jars, he provides kind of like softer padding, which he kind of like wraps this ball in. So that's why I just like use the same padding to wrap the glass jar. And so far, knock on wood, I never had any issues, which, you know, like I always put it in the luggage, which sometimes is like too full of a suitcase when you need to fit everything what you got from the trip. So as you can see, Legacy base, it has so much tallow, and the formula for slickness is so good that I have no problem gliding. And once again, it's a slim razor on the satin 6, so kind of like, let's call it closer to the higher side of efficiency, even if it's pretty smooth razor, which definitely at some point there will be a review on the channel for this razor. So let me just quickly clean my chin, and then I would be able to rinse it off, and we'll talk about the aftershave splash. We'll see you in a second. I wanted to thank you for joining and supporting my content. So if you ever have a question regarding what accessories or gear I'm using in the shaves, you can always go into the description of the video, and as well you would be able to find there some links. Either it would be a link on the product, or those would be affiliate links. Affiliate links gonna support and help this channel to grow, since it's not gonna cost you anything more regarding your product, but my channel gonna earn a small commission, which I definitely will put towards the more shaving gear, so to be able to do more review. Thank you once again and enjoy watching the video. I just rinsed off my face and let's talk about the aftershave splash. So of course this soap would have an aftershave splash, which here it is. You can see it's a like pretty hefty bottle. It's a glass bottle. I will try to show on the camera. As you can see here in the bottom, you have kind of like more yellowy, which then once I will shake it, so you can see the whole splash will turn more white, which kind of like, which the proof that Peter from Ariana Evans uses the best quality ingredients for the splash. So like I said, I just rinsed off my face. First, after this base, your face would feel very nourished and moisturized. And then of course the splash, it does not come with an atomizer. Me personally, I prefer to use atomizer. It's more convenient because I also use splashes as a kind of like perfume, you know, for the day, which pretty convenient. So the splash, as you can see, it comes in the this frosted glass bottle. So I just shaved, and on the freshly shaven skin I applied, I have almost no burn. And I would say like my neck is more sensitive, but I have no burn. At maybe like just like slight tingling. So that's why, like, don't be worried that this kind of like be like that like harsh aftershave splash. No, I really like Ariana Evans splashes because they contain a lot of ingredients. I'm sure like if you've been like browsing, if you would like to go to the website, which links would be in description, you would be able to read all of the ingredients. It's really great. So, and this splash comes with a price of $29.95 for 8.5 ounces, which, let me see, it's 250 milliliters. Guys, $30 for 250 milliliters. And of course, if you have access to the VIP room, it's gonna be even cheaper. So what about the scent in the splash? So soap and splash smell tiny bit different. They, of course, they share similar roots, you know, of the scent, but specifically in splash, me personally, I right away can sense those citruses, the lemon, mandarin, and oranges, 100%. I would say a little bit of the florals, 100% talcum powder, and woody. So, and then, how long is it gonna last? For me, I sprayed in the morning, you know, on the palm just before like I would do the video, just like wanted once again like to feel it, and I still can smell it. So it's like, of course it's faded. So it's basically like 4 or 5 hours you would be able to wear it, and then if you would like to reapply it, okay, good. Just like splash it, like, you know, spray it once again, which would be great. And let me go into conclusion. So if you're someone who just newly came to the wet shaving and you're looking for some really good set, which, you know, like maybe one of the sets which you would like to have, or just like stick with one, I would say this is a very good choice since it's gonna last you a long time. That's a pretty versatile scent, so all year round. It's a tallow-based formula. If you're okay with this, like I personally, I really like tallow-based formulas. So it's gonna create this like extra hydration and slickness on your skin. Price-wise, again, really nice design. It's a glass design. Like, of course, like you need to be careful not to drop it, but you know, everything comes with a price. So hopefully this review was really helpful for you, and I couldn't be happy. It's just like start my second year of wet shaving journey with this fabulous shave. Of course, in the content I will be sharing more and more reviews and maybe tricks and knowledge what I learned like throughout this year. But as you can see, baby, a smooth shave, no nicks, no cuts. My skin couldn't be happier of me making this transition. And again, thank you so much, guys, for popping in and supporting this channel, supporting the videos. I really appreciate. If you would like to see something new or you have any questions regarding this review, please go in the comments. And of course, hit subscribe, like, and stay smooth. Bye bye.